parce qu'il n'y en avait plus. Et il va falloir qu'on refasse tout ce qu'on a fait dans la VOD précédente. Il me semble que c'était là qu'on s'était arrêté. Du coup, la vraie question, c'est est-ce que on considère qu'on n'a rien fait dans la VOD précédente et on repart de maintenant, ou est-ce qu'on fait tout en speed sur celle-là et du coup ce sera la précédente qui sera uploadée sur YouTube. Parce que c'est des vraies questions, ça.
Warden Commander, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mistress Wolsey, sent by order of the First Warden at Whitehart. I'm to act as treasurer of the Arling of Amaranthine. He believed local men could not be trusted for this post.
Ok.
One of those local men is right here, Mistress Wolsey.
I have every confidence in the Vigil's loyalty in the matter of arms.
Du coup, on passe pas les dialogues.
But gold corrupts even the most resolute soul. Not Whitehart itself. I'm from many places. I go where the Wardens command. Sir, the Arling is on the brink of economic collapse. Trade must flow. Merchant caravans are being systematically attacked somewhere along the Pilgrim's Path. It is the only route that can reliably provision an army, feed a city, and maintain civilization.
On sait déjà à peu près les choix
In the city of
qu'on doit faire.
Amaranthine, there is a trader, Mervis, whose caravans have been hit particularly hard. He may know where along the road the Darkspawn, or whatever they are striking. No, it is far to the north. The fortress is said to be impregnable. It still has the areas where the griffins of old would breed, but their like will never be seen again. The Fereldans are a proud people. They are proud of you especially. Had the First Warden sent foreign fighters, it would have caused great distrust amongst the locals. Barrel was specifically chosen as seneschal because he commands great respect here. About the Arling, he does not. But about the implications, a great deal. When Warden Commander Dryden was cast out of Ferelden generations ago, it created a dangerous precedent. Her true story, and that of the Warden's exile, is one you yourself uncovered at Soldier's Peak, at great personal risk. We are now presented with another precedent. Wardens owning lands and commanding fealty from lesser nobles. If your Arling succeeds, it will be an example to other kingdoms that Wardens are important, blight or no. Very well, Commander.
To business, then. Orlais sent a dozen Wardens to the Vigil to await your arrival. Nearly all died in the attack, but Kristoff is still in the field. The Orlesian Wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Kristoff was sent to track down some leads. A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle. As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine. He did, but not to me. The Wardens keep their own counsel. Only so many places travelers visit. I check the inns and taverns.
Commander?
This is Sir Garavel, the new captain of the guard.
Ok.
I have a matter to bring to your attention. My predecessor, Captain Rullans, and much of the senior staff were inside the keep proper at the time. How they met their fates is unknown. All we know is Darkspawn swarmed the keep. I talked with the dwarf Voldric earlier. It's his belief, and I concur, that they came from the keep itself. The deep cellars go very deep indeed. Voldric suspects the Darkspawn found a hidden route into the keep. Barely any, truth be told, and none of the Wardens. But there are many soldiers still out patrolling the roads between here and Amaranthine. We can recover from this. That is disturbing, Commander. But all throughout the lands we've heard rumors. Tales of new Darkspawn. Terrifying ones, forged out of nightmare and shadow. Something grave is afoot. Certainly. Potentially urgent. The Orlesians, wardens, I mean, began gathering information while they were here. The most promising lead they found was a wild tale a couple of hunters told. These hunters, Colbert and, well, the other one, claim to have stumbled across an entrance to the deep roads. Darkspawn all over the place, they said. And this was before the fiends appeared throughout the whole Arling. The wardens were just about to send someone to track down Colbert. Colbert and his friend are in the city of Amaranthine. Probably amongst the refugees outside the city gate. Commander.
Point the way, fearless leader.
Ah! Who's there? I was just keeping my nose to the dust, you know, watching out for the Schliets. One of the lads here told me about the Schliets. Said they're common in Ferelden. They lie on the ground, looking like ordinary pairs of pants, until you turn around. That's when they strike. Right. You've heard of them. Pants that eat your eyeballs. After they're done with you, they just wander off on their unnatural pant legs. Best part? Sod. Come on, I've been on the surface less than 2 years. I don't know what's up here. That Jacob's gonna get it when I get my hands on him.
Bon courage avec ça.
Mistress Woolsey says I can set up. The merchant you saved was... You need anything, Commander?
Est-ce que je peux te vendre des trucs? Tiens. Oh! L'avantage du crash, c'est que la traduction est revenue pour les items. Ça, c'est cool. C'est pas mal ma robe. Bon. Bon. Ceci étant fait, on va ressortir. Re-accepter toutes les quêtes.
Blimey, Commander of the Grey. A while back they caught a thief in the vigil. Took 4 wardens to capture him. Gave one of the wardens a black eye, he did. Half joking they said he might make a good recruit. He's in the dungeon, sir. I also have some letters. Arrived just before you did. Just give me a moment.
Alors... Je ne me souviens plus où on avait mis ton point, Andes. C'est quand même terrible. On va mettre un bonus pour les attaques de base. C'est probablement pas ce qu'on avait mis, mais c'est pas grave. Et toi, c'était ça.
Look at that! Was Andraste really that much of a looker? Don't you think she would have been, I don't know, a barbarian? Just wondering aloud. After all, Andraste did exist, didn't she? What would she have thought of the Circle of Magi? Forcing mages to fight demons, or be made tranquil? The Magisters, yes. But are mages to be held responsible for what they did forever? Seems to me that Andraste counseled men to seek their own path to the Maker, but the Chantry uses her words as a reason to collar us just for being who we are. Says the fellow mage. Oh well, she's still quite a looker for a prophet. I'm just saying.
Allez, retournons voir Nathaniel Howe. Je vais y arriver.
Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now.
On a fait que commencer.
While this one was protected in his cell.
Je vais sauvegarder avant de quitter la ville cette fois.
He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure. As you wish, Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes? It does. I know you best as the one who murdered my father. I am Nathaniel Howe. My family owned these lands until you showed up. Do you even remember my father? I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you, to lay a trap for you. But then I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left. That was the plan. Look, I know you're a hero. You fought a war and you won, and to the victor go the spoils, right? Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Howes are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks to you. And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it? The Darkspawn are a menace. If it weren't for the Blight, maybe my father would never have done what he did. But I can't do anything about them, can I? There's just you and the Grey Wardens, here in my home. I'm not without skills. My time abroad wasn't spent chasing skirts and drinking wine. Hunting, scouting, poisons. Why? What do you care?
C'est pas un sac comme son père. Hein.
You're right. I'll go join King Alistair's service immediately. He'd be certain to give
Il
a
est juste
hound
très
a
salé.
chance. If you let me go, I don't know. I only came back to Ferelden a month ago. If you let me go, I'll probably come back here. You might not catch me next time. I could lie, if you prefer. All ready? Good.
I brought the Seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him? How? He figures that they would turn up again. The Hows are implacable enemies, Commander.
You're doing what?
Commander, that... I must object. You want to let a thief keep what he stole? Yes, Commander.
You heard the verdict. Come with me so you can collect your things.
I hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
Allez, ça c'est fait. pour prendre les autres quêtes.
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still darkspawn in the Vigil. Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out. We have men who can unearth the rubble at your command. Whenever you're ready, I can take you to the basement. Of course.
You're quite the dirty little dwarf, aren't you?
You're quite the dirty little maid.
Did we have to come all this way? It's cold here. Very cold.
I emptied out my stores blasting those darkspawn.
The
Once we're
wardens have
done
been
with
some of our
repairs,
best customers. Ah, Warden Commander. I represent Master Wade, the finest...
And bloody coldest. I can't feel my fingers.
finest armorer.
Les pauvres textures de l'armure derrière.
I thought, well, we thought that you might have need of an armorer.
My one glittering moment. The highlight of my career. And now I'm stuck at Turnip Keep.
Vigil's Keep.
Mais il me semble me souvenir en fait qu'il revient pour te rejoindre après.
This is a temporary relocation. The Darkspawn are most active around Amaranthine. We thought we could help.
And I suppose the money the Crown paid us had nothing to do with it?
Shh!
Providing arms and armor for common soldiers. Oh, the indignity. If we are going to be so dreadfully plebeian, I don't suppose Amaranthine has any proper metal. Silverite? Viridium? Or are we back to bronze weapons, stone clubs?
Wade has a point. He's happiest and fastest when presented with a challenge.
Il y en a une autre,
If you come across any deposits of ore, let us know.
Mais mon groupe préféré là-dessus, c'est Anders, Howe et un troisième qu'on n'a pas encore rencontré.
Oh, of course. C'était carcan compresseur que j'étais allé chercher, je crois. Bon, c'est pas grave. Prends ton passif. Et tes stats. Eh, c'est un stream spoiler autorisé, ok.
Commander, so this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it. You're too kind. The Darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose
on va pas quitter tout de suite, hein. Faut d'abord qu'on aille voir les nobles.
Human standards, but who'd want that? I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really. It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ha!
Mais d'abord, il ne faut pas oublier le catnapping. Petit chat.
And so I shall.
Seneschal Verrill is ready for you in the throne room, Commander. Your vassals await.
Allez, c'est parti.
Commander.
On va chercher les nobles nuls.
I'm here to serve, Commander. I will do what can be done, but you would be wise to keep alert for trading possibilities in your journeys. If you can persuade any merchants to trade here, it would benefit the Vigil considerably. Very well, Commander.
Voilà.
Commander, the Lords of Amaranthine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey Wardens. These were Al Rendenhau's vassals. Now they will be yours. Lieges and vassals are seldom of one mind, Commander. Some of these lords bore Rendon no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully, Commander. Lords and ladies, I present the Warden Commander of Ferelden and Arl of Amaranthine.
Commander.
Je suis l'elfe mage chinois-rousse.
Ban Esmeralda of Amaranthine.
Ne soyez pas raciste, obéissez-moi.
You have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmeralda, will be faithful to the Arl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor. Never will I bear arms against her or her heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbreck...
And so, the ceremony is complete.
Long live the Warden Commander!
Allez, c'est parti pour parler à tout le monde.
Warden Commander, we've all heard so much about you. So many good things, unbelievable things. But many of your deeds cost people here a chance at great advancement. So many fortunes were deeply intertwined with the old Arl. Some nobles here, they seek to end your dominion over them. Perhaps you do not know the full extent of their determination. I've had occasion to intercept some of their missives. They are cryptic things. Any individual message is unintelligible, but together they form a pattern. They mean to end you before you can begin. A deadly coalition. Given a few days, I can retrieve the messages. I would have brought them tonight, but I didn't know if warning you would be wise. I've much to lose and precious little to gain. Farewell. We will meet again soon.
Voilà, ça s'en fait une.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Honored to meet you, Warden Commander. You come to us during desperate times.
Not more about your precious farms, Edelbreck.
Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation is dire. As we feast, the peasants on our lands are starving, or worse.
The city's defenses are more important, Edelbreck.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food? Thank you, my liege.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. Edelbrecht speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade. As you wish. Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. Do you know the conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense. She's a sly one, Sir Tamra, but knowledgeable about such things. Better to be a touch paranoid than turning up face down in a ditch. To proceed, we'd need strong proof, and that'll be hard to gather. There are options, some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce. We could have some soldiers try to spy on the nobility. I suppose that might bear fruit. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds information for a fee. Dangerous fellow, by all accounts. Not bleeding likely, in truth. Good men, lousy spies. No idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amaranthine is all I know. You could invite a member of each of the noble families to stay as prolonged guests. And if anything untoward happens, well, you get the picture. This is a terribly Orlesian thing to do. I suppose there's little to worry about. Anything else? As you wish, Commander.
Cassez-vous! Cassez-vous de chez moi! Voilà. Mon navire, il est noble. Cassez-vous! Et on n'a jamais assez de mana. Voilà. Et on repart pour Amarantine.
You don't actually think your jokes are funny, do you?
Could have sworn that fly was buzzing again.
Har! Let me tell you
No.
about my life in one word.
Oh no, don't take me back to the tower. I'm far, far too delicate.
I'm not only a dwarf, I'm a moron. Listen to me fart.
Oh no, big Templar man. What are you going to do with that sword?
Ew.
Don't play with fire unless you want to get burned, son.
Pion. C'est parti pour Amarantine. Voilà, content.
And so I shall.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Alors lui, vu qu'on a décidé de purger les contrebandiers, est-ce que on s'en occupe ou pas? Parce que sa quête, c'est quand même d'aider les contrebandiers. Hein.
Looking for some company, honey pie. I'm always available for riveting conversations with fine women. For you, sweet cheeks, I'll be anyone. Now, you know about that. It's not really a cave, you know. More like a chasm. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first. Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did. Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over our rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it. Well, people, I suppose. Maybe even the Darkspawn. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared. We got lucky. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble? A whole sovereign. If there's ever a reason to fall into a darkspawn pit, here it is. Maker bless you.
Des chats partout.
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too.
C'est moi où t'as grandi, Anders?
I may not have a choice about fighting the Darkspawn, but this is a step up for me. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me.
En attendant, tu as dessiné sur des livres de magie, en espérant que ton chat devienne un tigre et qu'il bouffe les Templiers.
You know as well as I do, don't you? The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end. But Avinter Imperium has a better way. But we know how that argument flies around here. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools. See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
Allez.
As you desire.
Toi, oui, toi, tu es un contrebandier.
Ah, Warden
Mince.
Commander. I knew you'd
Ils ont
come.
discuté.
You know an opportunity when it presents itself, no? I offer a partnership that would benefit us both.
On a raté une conversation, c'est triste.
It's darling the way you go on. Truly, it is.
As quickly as I can.
Non, mais... Voilà ce que j'en fais, moi, des contrebandiers.
I once knew someone who bought a piece of Andraste's shin bone in the Amaranthine market.
Oh.
Why won't you let us in?
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey. Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Ravain. Ah, the Dark Wolf, nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious. No, sir. Again, my pardon.
It's the constable's orders. There's no place for you in the city.
But they don't look infected. And he has children.
Look, we let some in, we'll have the rest scratching at our eyes. No exceptions.
Make us spit on you, you heartless bastard!
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods.
Il y a de l'écho ici.
But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
Tous ces chats.
Warden Commander. I take it you've decided to help us. With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, We could distribute it to the needy. There is a smuggler doing business in the market. He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get anything from him, but maybe you can.
Voilà. On en est rendu où on était. Oui, il faut éviter le massacre de chats. Jamais, jamais on ne fera du mal aux chats. Attends, résistance au sort plus 10%. Avec la résistance de nain, ça monte à 20%, c'est violent quand même. Je crois que je vais lui prendre ça. Ça c'est pas mal, mais je vais attendre d'avoir un voleur. Ça va prendre, et ça aussi, et le fer. Bon. Endes, qu'est-ce que tu as toi? Volonté plus 3, effet curatif. Faudrait mieux mettre ça sur un tank ou un voleur. Dégâts de froid, dégâts de feu. Prends le cercle d'or s'il te plaît. On va rester en dégâts de froid. Ok. Toi, oui, toi.
Greetings. Could I interest you in? Wait a minute. My lad said they saw you talking to the. You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong.
This is my favorite.
Voilà. C'est comme ça qu'on règle les problèmes. Quand ça bug pas. What? C'est quoi ce bâton de mage? Il est complètement craqué. Il est très cher, mais il est complètement craqué. Mais ça aussi? J'ai plus de sous. J'ai plus de sous. C'est trop bien. Bah je veux bien, mais j'ai plus de sous. Tout ça c'est beaucoup trop bien. On va prendre le cadeau, ça c'est sûr. On va vendre des trucs. Je pense que les trucs qu'on a stockés dans notre coffre et qu'on n'utilisera jamais, ils vont partir. De toute façon, on y reviendra à Maranti. Lui, il vend des potions. Et de quoi en crafter. Ça, j'en ai besoin pour plus tard, mais du coup, c'est pour plus tard. On reviendra.
Well, all right.
Warden Commander! Thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you. Yes. Thank you for coming to the Guild. We need your help. Our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighbouring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square. We don't know for sure. Communication has been difficult with the attacks, but people in the area said they saw monsters lurking in the shadows. Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey Wardens help at all? Oh, Maker, bless you and watch over you. If you can stop the killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty donation to your organization. You have my promise.
Donne l'argent, j'en ai besoin.
Greetings, Warden Commander. You're the sort who delights in helping the common man, yes? May I direct you to the Merchants Guild's board? Me? No, not me, personally. Folk here often need goods from far-flung parts. They post the requests here. There is good coin in this, particularly with trade halted by the trouble on the roads. If you ever feel inclined, please take a look at the jobs available.
As you desire.
Bon. On continue. What? Ah, c'est vrai qu'il s'était enfui, lui. Nous, mourir, vous! Exactement. Allez aux graines, on casse tout.
And so I shall.
Destructive forces of nature coming right on.
C'est ça, casse-toi. Amène-moi d'autres sbires. Bonjour, vous êtes qui, vous?
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you.
Ah, le fameux Black Wolf.
In the flesh. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help. You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators, but to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns.
Est-ce qu'on lui donne la thune pour espionner?
Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. Is it not fitting that they would want to strike back in the only way they're able?
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait de lui, à cet espion? On peut lui donner de la thune. On peut le laisser partir, mais sans lui donner de thune. Mais du coup, il va pas espionner pour nous. Il sera peut-être vénère. Ou on peut le foutre en tôle.
It will be done. Give me some time.
Bon, bah maintenant on est pauvre. Il nous reste moins de 30 souverains. Enfin, il nous reste 40 souverains alors qu'on en avait 472 au début. Hein.
That's a strange place to store a pitchfork.
Oi, about time you showed up.
Nemea, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is? You found it?
I did. What you do with that information is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages. Word of advice. Don't let him sweet-talk you. He's very good at that.
I guess I should thank you.
Damned right you should. You get caught, Anders, I'm not helping you again. That's all I'm saying.
I suppose that requires some explanation. Do I detect a note of jealousy? Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her.
Wow.
During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it. They might. I only know mine is there for certain. I know we're busy killing Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial,
Allez,
the better
la
I'll
quête
feel.
perso d'Anders. On va casser du phylactère. Mais d'abord, on a des sbires qui nous attendent. Oh bah, s'ils discutent à la place. Hein. Ils vont s'entretuer.
I bet I could drink you under the table.
You're on.
Non mais, c'est quoi cette embuscade à dessous? Bon, vous venez ou pas? C'est toujours le moment. On va faire tout le tour de la ville comme ça. Hein.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere? Well, yeah, I don't want to bother you with this, you being my boss and all.
Mais si, ils s'entendent bien, ils passent leur temps à se vanner, c'est tout.
Right. Look, for the past few days I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it. I didn't touch anything. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink. I'm special. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
Bah voilà, il est pas content. Ah, la quête, c'est de tous les buter. Eh, regarde, y a Mamie. Mamie!
Oh, it is so good to see you, my friend. I contemplated visiting you at Vigil's Keep, but things got busy. The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further. Very well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage, but they can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
Well, it could turn out to be nothing, but keep your ear to the ground anyway. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra, but perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college. Oh, who knows, rooting around in the dirt for some obscure plant or other, most likely. She has a keen interest in gardening. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant botany. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason, something we could use on our side. The hour is late and I must go. It was wonderful to see you again. Take care, my friend.
Bon bah voilà, on va chercher quelqu'un pour Mamie. On va livrer du courrier.
As you desire.
Encore un tableau du Cantor. C'est parti. Donnez-moi les quêtes. Cinq nécessaires de soins.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
Mes nécessaires de soins. Ils sont plus là. Je vais aller pleurer à la chanterie. Mon groupe a fière allure. Ouais, mais il est incomplet. Il me manque un voleur.
The Darkspawn was supposed to go away when the Archdemon died. In Amaranthine, it's worse than before. May I help you? I am fortunate indeed that the Commander of the Grey has taken a personal interest in this matter. I'm sorry our note was vague, but Amaranthine is a hotbed of Maleficar activity. Details of who and what they were about would undoubtedly get back to them. Apostates and Maleficarum are all too common across the nation, alas. I have worked with an artist to create these sketches of the three suspects. If you could confront them and question them, you would be doing the Maker's work.
C'est sûr que travailler pour des Templiers, il aime pas trop Enders. Mais bon... Si c'est des mages du sang.
And now this, the sins of you. We must follow the example of Andraste and reflect upon the chant of light. Your friends and neighbors would do well to heed this lesson and join us in prayer.
It's not like Karam to be gone this long. I was sure I would find him at the inn.
Ouais, il faut retrouver son mari. Il y a beaucoup trop de quêtes. Ah, on est perdu. Si on peut se servir alors. Donnez-moi ça. Toi, je te parle pas vu comment t'as parlé. Youhou!
As you desire.
Allez les gens, il nous reste encore des assassins contrebandiers. On va y arriver. Bonjour. Il y a plus de monde cette fois. Aura purificatrice? Ah, certainement pas. Et puis battez-vous entre vous s'il vous plaît. Bon, j'ai pas le droit de dézoomer apparemment. C'est pas grave. On va essayer de pas choper aux graines avec. Et ça a fait planter. C'est pas grave, on a sauvegardé juste avant. On va y arriver. On va s'en débarrasser de ces contrebandiers. On leur en veut d'autant plus qu'ils ont fait planter notre jeu 2 fois. Alors, mangez votre boule de feu! Et toi un carcan compresseur avant le soin. Oui! Aux graines! Évidemment, avec tout le monde sur moi, l'interruption elle est violente quoi. Ah, il a eu le temps de la caster. Voilà, il n'y a plus de soins. Mais ils aiment plus les cônes de froid, c'est pas possible. Mon sort principal. Non. Laissez-moi. Laissez-moi les congeler. Non mais le nain est violent. Hein. Le nain est bourré mais il est ultra violent. Il a pas de taunt, c'est vrai, j'avais oublié ce détail. Ok, le mage est down. Ça veut dire que dès qu'on se relève, on va pouvoir congeler tout le monde. Allez Anders, j'ai besoin d'un soin.
And so I shall. Of course.
Allez.
Well, all right.
Templars. Bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp. Templars. Bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp.
Must keep calm, keep normal. Yes, everything is
I think that's
fine.
where the phylacteries are. It's probably guarded.
Bon, on va faire la quête d'Anders avant, allez c'est parti. F5 ça ira très bien. Allons dans l'entrepôt abandonné.
No guards. Maybe they don't want to draw attention to the cache. Could we be that lucky?
Non, Anders, toi et la lock, ça fait 36 au moins. Je suis désolé pour toi, mais... Ça c'est bien. Ça non. Ouais, c'est du stuff pour match de sens, ça. Je sais très bien pour qui c'est, mais on l'aura pas tout de suite. Sceptre de foudre. Puissance magique plus 8. Ah, donnez-moi ça. Anders, tu as quoi? Tu peux pas mettre l'appel du dragon parce que c'est pour moi, ok.
And here I almost believed the infamous Anders wouldn't take the bait.
Ah, yes. I suppose I should have known it would be you.
You made a poor choice with this one, Commander. Anders will never submit, not to us and not to you. So far, yes. I'll make sure that this murderer is never a bother to anyone again.
What? No, you can't arrest me! King Alistair allowed my conscription.
The Chancellor's authority supersedes the crown in this matter. You cannot hide within the Grey Warden's ranks.
C'est faux. Il a libéré le cercle de Ferelden. C'était sa première mesure. Vous n'avez rien à faire ici.
Hardly surprising from yet another mage. I do not know how you inspire such loyalty, Anders, but it will avail you naught. Now you come with us.
Couldn't we all...
Il apprécie beaucoup ce qu'on a fait.
No.
This to the rescue.
Hop. Ils ont pas l'air d'être très congelés, hein. Enfin, ça fait au moins du dégât. Mais même, on est un mage aussi, on va pas le livrer quoi. Punaise, C'est du vrai templier, ça résiste bien à la magie. Hein.
I wonder if Nemea knew about this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Thank you. You stood by me, and I appreciate that. I guess they do. Anyhow, let's go before someone else rushes in to waggle a finger at us.
Encore un petit plus 16, ça monte vite. Hein. On est déjà à 47 avec Anders. Et on lui a pas encore filé de cadeau, quoi. Exactement. Et on n'a pas trouvé son phylactère, le pauvre. Bon, et le nôtre non plus, c'est un peu triste, mais... Mais j'ai juste essayé de te parler. Bon, je sais pas si tu fais de la magie du sang, mais en tout cas tu fais de la magie et tu m'attaques. Alors que je t'ai juste parlé.
Lovely.
So good to see you again. It seems I owe you a reward, yes? Yes, of course.
C'est bon, on a ramassé des poisons sur les étalages, on a le droit d'être payé. Bon alors. On va parler à d'autres gens, hein.
Lizard eyes? Perhaps a... Lizard eyes? Perhaps a heart?
Bon bah...
What? Go away!
Tu fais que courir? Ah non, finalement non, tu fais pas que courir. Tiens, prends ça. Bah alors?
As you desire. And so I shall.
You bloody bastard! You won't catch me!
Well, all right.
Tiens.
Would like a trophy.
Des indices sur leur chef. Hein. Je sais pas où j'ai vu ça, moi, mais c'est pas grave. Aux graines, toujours taper. Un peu de constite parce que t'en manques cruellement. Voilà, ça, t'as le droit. Tu es supérieur aux graines. Bon. Voyons ça. La loi et l'ordre. Mage apostat. Il a l'air d'être sur les fortifications, celui-là. On va pas remonter. Par où on y va ici? Qui, Anders? Ou Ogren? Non, ça a l'air d'être en bas du coup. Bonjour. Oui, lui c'est clairement un magicien par contre. aux graines.
For what you have done to my apprentices.
Like that!
Oh my!
Il a résisté au carcan compresseur, mince. Bon. Non, mais arrête de casser, toi. Voilà. C'est bon, on les a tués, les mages du sang. C'est bien, on va dans la capitale de notre territoire, on tue des gens. Voilà, on est comme ça. On est ce genre de Jarl.
I will pray for you, Commander.
Ah oui, c'est vrai que c'est pas à toi qu'on doit rendre les quêtes. C'est au cantor.
Repent and have faith, and you shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
Allez, on commence à se refaire. Mais c'est loin d'être assez pour acheter notre stuff de mage. Le lion couronné, c'est une taverne ça. Ah oui. Bah oui, il faut qu'on aille chercher les renseignements sur Christophe. Évidemment, comment a-t-on pu oublier?
I hear Hubert's gang got their hands on some moonshine. You think they'll sell some to me?
Hubert hates you.
That's a no, then.
I got a sore on my foot from working the fields. Wanna see? It's bleeding and there's pus and everything.
No! We should rise up.
Huh?
Rise up and take back power. Back from all those nosy guards and who watch us with their eyes.
Sure.
I'll do it, you just watch. Once I get another ale.
Something I can do for you, friend? And who are you supposed to be that's asking? An elf? Yes, of course. Haven't seen that fellow Christoph for almost a week now. Not sure where he went. His room's paid up to the end of the month. I guess he expected he'd be here a while. Not much. He chatted up Sorsha a bit when she brought him his dinner. Maybe talked to her. Of course. Here you go. It's the last room at the end of the hall. If he comes back and gets upset, however, it's on your head.
Tableau des orphelins de l'enclin. Boîte à dons des orphelins de l'enclin.
Well, all right.
On est les orphelins de l'enclin d'Amarantine, des pauvres mômes que leur papa et maman les ont tués par les engeances. On a drôlement froid l'hiver, on a besoin de 50 pièces d'argent pour des habits et de la nourriture. Aidez-nous. Merci de mettre l'argent dans la chope près du tableau. Merci, gentil cerf. Est-ce qu'on leur donne de la thune, du coup?
Who do you think would win in a fight? Andraste or the Archdemon?
The Archdemon.
But Andraste could call on the Maker.
That would be cheating. Are you calling Andraste a dirty cheater?
She cheated on her husband, didn't she?
Voilà, c'est fait.
And so I shall.
Étonnamment de l'alcool, je me demande à qui c'est.
That looks fine indeed.
Je pense qu'on a un certain nombre de cadeaux pour Enders aussi, mais il y en a certains, faut que j'attende qu'il y ait des dialogues qui se fassent.
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger?
Oh. On peut essayer de pécho. On peut continuer à essayer de pécho.
My, but you're a bold one. I'm very tempted. Perhaps you'll settle for a drink instead. Got some mead from the coast on special, and it's not even that bad. We chatted a bit. He was a friendly sort for a Grey Warden. Spent most of his nights here drinking. Wasn't ever loud or too forward. Haven't seen him for maybe a week now. We chatted, like I said. He's married, as I recall. Said he was tracking some Darkspawn, one particular group that's been raiding outside the city. He told me they were acting strange, those Darkspawn. Acting obvious, like they wanted to be caught or something. I expect he caught them. Probably why he hasn't been back, right? No, he took a lot of notes while he drank. Always writing things down. Maybe there's something in his room. My pleasure. Send him my best when you see him.
Ouais, bon. Bonjour. Vous permettez que je rentre dans votre chambre? Bon, je peux pas vous voler vos affaires encore, mais le cœur y est. On peut aller chez les contrebandiers ici. Souvenir de Christophe, ce sera pour quelqu'un.
And so I shall.
Journal de Christophe. Ça cherche de l'engeance. Et ça va à Noirmarais.
Of course.
Le kleptomage. Ça et le fromagicien, c'est vraiment la base de tout.
Well, all right.
Je crois qu'il faut que je tue les gens avant. Parce que là ils m'attaquent pas, c'est pas normal. Faut que je continue à en tuer d'autres. Il y en a d'autres, tiens. Les orphelins de l'enclin disent un grand merci pour le gentil don de 50 pièces d'argent. Mais il nous faut aussi des sous pour des oreillers et des couvertures. 2 souverains, ça serait suffisant. Et puis il fait trop froid la nuit. La nounou dit qu'un petit coup de gnôle, ça nous réchaufferait bien. Quelqu'un peut demander une bouteille de bon brandy dans une... Merci de tout mettre dans la même boîte. Bon, c'est clairement pas des enfants, hein. Salut, c'est encore nous les orphelins de l'enclin. Vous saviez que la bande à Hubert de l'autre côté de la ville, ils ont du clair de lune. notre nounou, elle dit qu'Hubert c'est rien qu'un crétin d'abruti et qu'un alcool fort comme ça serait super pour nous désinfecter les genoux. Peut avoir du clair de la lune s'il vous plaît. Faut les faire. Ok. On est juste en train de se faire arnaquer comme des merdes, mais bon, c'est pas grave. La révérende mère Léana, elle est drôlement sage. Et elle nous dit toujours quoi on doit faire parce qu'elle est gentille. On aimerait bien avoir son livre pour tout bien apprendre. Ça s'appelle Sermon de Justine II, quelque chose comme ça. S'il vous plaît, merci, salut. T'es sûr qu'il faut le faire? Enfin, moi, ce que je dis, clairement, les orphelins de l'enclin, c'est ces deux-là.
Hey, you're that important person.
Yes, what?
Vu qu'ils discutaient de la bouteille de clair de lune d'Hubert tout à l'heure, c'est clairement ces deux-là. Persuadé qu'il faut les aider ou que c'est une arnaque. Ok, on va faire ça. C'est le papillonnage ici. Hein. Bon, ce serait peut-être bien qu'on récupère d'autres gens avant de faire toutes les quêtes d'Amarantine, hein, sinon ils vont pas avoir l'XP. Bon, c'est pas grave. On n'est pas à ça près. Là là là. C'est rien passé. Il y aura pas d'arnaque, je les referai plus tard. Ni. Tous, ça va durer longtemps. D'ailleurs, je crois pas qu'on puisse tous les avoir. Pour la simple et bonne raison que, si je me souviens bien, on n'aura plus accès à Amarantine après avoir fait la dernière quête. C'est que je commence à prendre cher là. Laissez-moi vivre. Tension bagarre. Bah oui, on n'avait pas fini avec les contrebandiers. Mais aux graines, je veux récupérer de la vie. Allez hop, c'est tout cassé. Je veux récupérer mon tank aussi, techniquement. Parce que clairement, ça va pas être aux graines jusqu'au bout. Hein. Ah. Voilà pourquoi ça va pas être Ogren jusqu'au bout. Et oui. Ogren, il est bien pour faire des dégâts, mais il tank pas. Et qui a attaqué Anders? Je vais pas me fâcher. J'ai plus de mana. Il est bien ce sort, mais c'est son inconvénient. On vous aura même si on est que deux et que j'ai plus de mana. Phew. Il a quoi? Malus de fatigue. C'est pas cool pour lui, mais bon, c'est pas grave. Il reste plus de contrebandier? Il s'est barré? Ah si, il y en a là. Prenez un chaud et froid. On va y arriver. Ya. On va toucher tout le monde sauf Ogren. Il y a un angle. Si, si, je vous assure. Il existe. Là.
What's this? Away with you!
C'est bon. On les a tous eus cette fois.
Any luck with the smugglers? That house has been locked up for years. To think that all this time it's been hiding the entrance. There will surely be someone on guard. Where there's a guard, there's a key. If you can find a way into the hideout, the smugglers won't have a chance. Good luck, Commander.
Ok, on y va. On va leur casser la tête. Toi là, oui toi. Donne la clé. Non mais... Mais oui, ça se gère ça. C'est que des contrebandiers nuls. On a tué un archidémon après tout. Et sur la fin on n'était plus que deux. Il y avait Alistair. Salut! J'étais rentré par l'autre côté tout à l'heure, mais... Permettez, je viens me servir.
I heard about you.
Oh.
You were giving some of my boys trouble, weren't you? Well. It ends here.
Fais-moi un petit, une petite paralysie s'il te plaît. Moi j'ai une boule de feu à lancer. Ah, ils sont venus. Ogren, fais ton travail. Casse-moi tout ça. Punaise, il a résisté à ça. Bon, ils sont tous cassés, c'est déjà ça. Par contre, le fait qu'il soit focus sur Enders, ça me plaît pas beaucoup. Voilà. Allez. Tiens. Voilà. Épine de la rose. C'est ultra violent ce truc. Au secours. Bon. Bah voilà. Hein. Si on veut, on pourra revenir là pour récupérer le contenu du coffre. Mais c'est tout. Un chariot miniature. Je crois que c'est pour Ogren ça. Je vais vérifier. Ah non, c'est pas pour lui, c'est pour quelqu'un d'autre. Par contre, on a quelque chose pour Enders. Histoire de se débarrasser un petit peu. Voilà. Il a une écharpe, il est content. Bon, on vous rend cette quête, mais après, on quitte la ville. Hein.
Anything to report? The city of Amaranthine owes you a great debt. Thank you, Commander.
Bon. On a tué des gens. On est comme ça. Hop. Alors, Noir-Marais, Marchebois et colline de... Machin truc... On va se balader un petit peu au pif. Ouais, mais bon, ils peuvent toujours avoir des potes, tout ça. On ne croise toujours pas sur la route? Oh. Ça par contre j'ai l'habitude de le faire avec un groupe à 4. Ça va être compliqué. Là, la petite explosion qui fait plaisir. Non mais... Oh, j'aime pas ça. Prends-toi ça, toi. Et on va s'occuper du reste. Bonjour. C'est terrible. J'ai eu beaucoup de chance sur le timing. Tiens, vas-y, je te chope. Oh bah non, je suis un glaçon, vas-y, tu glisses. Ah, bah je crois que ça n'appartient plus à personne ici. Je crois que les propriétaires ils sont morts. Et les bottements de foudre, bah on a l'armure complète. Je sais pas beaucoup trop les tirs critiques, faut arrêter maintenant. Merci. Voilà. Le coin est nettoyé. Les marchands vont pouvoir repasser par ici. Même si bon, c'est pas terrible comme coin quoi. Cette panique. Là voilà, content. Rentre à Fort Bastel.
So, mage, huh? What's it like?
To have all this power at my fingertips.
No, to always have to
Ah, le
wear a
fameux
skirt.
dialogue.
Oh, you don't know the story behind the robes. You know how strict things are in the circle, right? Well, of course you do. Well, the robes make quick trysts in the corner easy. No laces or buttons, you're just, well, you're done before the Templars catch on.
Really?
Just ask anyone.
Oui, elle faisait ça avec les Templiers, elle. Enfin, avec un Templier, en tout cas.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
Oh.
Is it? You've never thought about it? Does nobody ever leave the Wardens? You can run, but you can't hide? I think I've heard that before. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying. I got really good at escaping the tower. Just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose. You know, there is one thing I miss about the tower. My cat. Mr. Wiggums. He wasn't my cat, he was the tower's mouser. But he took a liking to me. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums. He became possessed by a rage demon, but he did take out 3 Templars. Oh, I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums, then. May he forever eat mice in the fade.
Sacré chaton. Et c'est là qu'on va pouvoir sortir le chat qu'on a kidnappé. Tiens.
Oh, look at the cute little kitty. He looks like Mr. Wiggums. Oh, but I don't know if I should keep him. We got into some dangerous scraps. I'm not sure. Seems cruel to just leave him. Well, I'll keep him just for a while, until I find somewhere safer. Is that okay with you, Kitty? I'll call you Sir Pounce-a-lot. You can stay in my pack. Just for a little while, yes?
Et voilà, Under ça, un chat. On va lui offrir un collier pour son chat, parce qu'on n'a pas fini. Tiens. Non, pas à nous, à Anders. Voilà, tiens. Voilà. Et toi, on a de la binouse.
That looks fine indeed.
Voilà. Mon chat est terrible parce qu'il a tendance à griffer par affection. Genre, s'il estime que je me lève pas assez bien ou assez vite le matin, il me griffouille. Mais pas violemment, mais du coup, comme il a les griffes assez acérées et qu'il me laisse pas les couper, bah... ça fait mal quand même.
May I point out that you're all right? You're all right. Really, when the Templars came for me, you could have decided I wasn't worth the trouble. But I apparently am worth the trouble. Considering I'm usually a lot of trouble, I should be grateful. And I'm glad to be around. When you recruited me, I thought I was jumping from the frying pan into the fire. But being a warden is almost tolerable. It's a pleasant stroll through the park, with Darkspawn.
Mon chat passe sa vie à courir partout. S'il faisait pas des bêtises à base de griffer la tapisserie, ce serait rigolo. Mais quand il est calme, il vient chercher les câlins, il est trop mignon. Il ronronne tout le temps. Il dort toujours contre moi.
You're a giver. I'm very grateful. I thought it was worth mentioning. Thank you, Commander, for everything.
Ça va, hein. On commence à être bien avec Anders.
Shall we get a move on?
Hey, I gotta thank you for saving my hide today. There was that guy and he was all...
Oh, ça fait 1h46 qu'on est en live. Va falloir faire une pause VOD.
By an arrow. And then I fell over and it was me, but you were there and you were all...
On va finir cette conversation avec Ogren et on va mettre une pause. Ah mais Anders, il est parfait.
I'm gonna drink to you, Commander. Here's to the...
Voilà une bonne fin de live. Allez, on se retrouve tout de suite. Ça dépend de si vous voulez en fait, parce que je viens de me rendre compte qu'il est 1h du matin. Moi, y a pas de souci, j'ai pas besoin de me lever demain matin, donc... si, mon chat va vouloir que je me lève, mais bon, voilà, quoi. Bref. Je vais faire ma pause, et donc, si t'es prêt, on continue. Allez, à tout de suite.